But the coffee is still kick-ass
Coffee's still
good.
good.
Kick-ass good. It should be called kick-ass coffee. But it can't because somebody's already trademarked that name, right? Kick-ass coffee?
There's kicking horse coffee. I don't know if there's a kick-ass coffee. There might be.
There should be a kick-ass coffee.
And
Please,
if there is one, it should be this one.
please tell us
We're
if we're in slow motion.
opposite.
I
aren't we?
know, I know. I did something different to experiment.
I'm very confused now. I don't know
Yes.
where I am.
Hello, Lori. Please tell us if we're in slow motion. Because I want to tell you something.
It does not look like it.
Okay, good.
Looks like we're fine.
I switched the camera around just to try something different. Have no idea if that's going to do anything. Thank you, Wendy. Much appreciated. And Lori.
Yes.
Are you doing okay?
I'm a little sweaty.
She went for a walk this morning because she had to drop the vehicle off at the repair place. Good morning, Sheila. And good morning, Jeff. Thank you. Yay, it works. Awesome. That's what we wanted to hear. And the coffee is still fantastic because kick-ass Oaxaca coffee
Yes, sir.
from the little old ladies from Oaxaca. They're like this tall, maybe even shorter. That's a woman's hair. Really thick hair. She's like a doll.
Something. I think I'll just
Are you kidding? No sound? Please say there's sound. Steve says there's no sound. This can't be happening.
Coffee's always fantastic. What's the blend?
Yes.
Can anybody else?
Well, apparently it's just Steve.
Does everybody hear us this morning except Steve?
Turn your volume up, Steve.
Yeah, that's right. Turn your microphone on.
Yeah, the blend is not a blend. It's called Puma Oaxaca coffee. And it's just the smoothest,
Okay, good.
creamiest.
It is. It's got
Coffeeist.
little hints of chocolate, and oh, it's so delicious.
Yep. And it is really good. So today, like I said, Christie had to go drop the truck off because the guy came yesterday. We thought we had a problem, didn't have a problem. We have another problem.
Yeah. Well, we heard that sound before though, so he's gonna fix it.
Yes.
He's gonna fix it.
I don't
Guess
know
I'll
what
have
Steve
to
means.
To switch to Trump.
I don't know what that means. Ooh,
Yeah.
smoothest is all I needed to hear.
And you know,
zero bitterness.
I will tell you
Zero.
that normally I am a dark coffee person. I love dark roasted coffee, but this stuff is just yummy.
Yeah.
Yummy. It's yummy.
She gave some to a friend, and I can't believe you did that.
I know.
Oh well. But we have 15 kilos. Well, probably now maybe 14. Maybe?
Well, yeah, because we did give some.
Yeah.
We went out for dinner to someone's house, so we brought them a little bit, and
Yeah, but please don't invite us to dinner and expect coffee, because that's not going to happen.
I'll bring wine.
Yes, because wine is...
I can get wine a lot easier than I can get this coffee. Sorry.
Yeah, there's only one place we found that sells this. Supposedly, last time we were there 5-6 years ago, there was only 2 places that sold it. And as far as we know...
And I am going to get Shirley on this to see if they will ship it. These ladies won't ship it because they had a bad experience. And so I don't know what exactly that bad experience was, but they won't do it again. So we will, basically, I need someone in Oaxaca to go get it for me, and then we can ship all we want. But
Yes. We should have talked to the hotel guys. The hotel guys were nice guys.
I can still get a hold of Eli. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very lovely guys.
Hi, Norman. Good morning.
If you are staying in Oaxaca City, we recommend staying at the San Augustine.
The
something
Parador San Augustine.
Parador San Augustine.
Yeah.
What a great staff, great hotel.
Yeah.
Just a great place. It really was.
Yeah, it was. They were wonderful, wonderful people. Nice rooms, quiet.
First floor.
Very close to the Zocalo.
And built in the 1500s or 1600s, like the first floor. We don't know about the second floor. But we stayed in the second
switched
floor.
to my feed. That must have been what he meant by switching to Trump.
I guess.
Trump you.
Yes, of course. So, what is going on with you guys? We need to know. Because in this part of the world, it's just sunny and rosy and
Beautiful.
beachy
The
and
mornings
perfect.
are cool. The afternoons get hot. The evenings then cool down again. Last night we went to a friend's pool. They
Oh
have a
yeah, we did
common
a pool last night. Good
So
morning,
we
Kathy.
did the pool last night for a little while.
And the pool was warm. I mean, it was a lovely, lovely
Yeah.
experience. And it wasn't a heated pool. So, but it was amazing.
It was in Terralta 3. If anybody's interested, we were there.
If you want to rent a place, Terralta 3 is a good place to rent.
Yes, and our friends happen to have a rental there. So yeah, so there's that. Tonight we're not sure what's happening for sure. There might be some shenanigans going on. I think tomorrow we're gonna hit happy hour at Esquina 22.
Isn't it ladies' night there?
That's at the Cerveza. Yeah.
Oh, but it's not ladies' night at Esquina 22.
It's always ladies' night at Esquina 22.
So what's the deal at Esquina 22? They have cheap drinks.
They
right?
have happy hour from 3 to 6, and then they have drink specials and
Okay.
food specials. So I don't know what the specials are tomorrow. All I know is our friends went, they loved it, so they want to go again before they leave, and they leave on Saturday.
They had 6 drinks and 2 meals, and all that showed up on the credit card was 41 Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
So they're very, very happy to have found
Yeah,
Esquina 22.
and I will tell you that the bartender makes very good margaritas there.
Yeah.
I like his margaritas.
It's weird how in Mexico you think they would have great margaritas everywhere.
It's not the case.
It's not the case.
It is not the
So
case.
we probably should do like a margarita tasting at places and just
Okay.
do a quick video.
Oh no, what am I saying?
That was quick.
Well, I know that their margaritas are good. I know that Felipe at Mr. and Mrs. Fish does great margaritas.
Okay.
Norman does a delicious, delicious maracuya margarita. Normally, I am just a lime margarita person. I don't.
Maracuya, you need to explain.
Oh,
what that
passion
is.
fruit.
Passion fruit.
Yeah. I'm normally just a lime on the rocks type of margarita drinker, but I will make an exception for Norman.
Our passion fruit.
Randy's in. Yeah, he'll be blah 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 blah. He'll be here soon.
Wendy says yes,
Wendy.
please.
All right, let's do it, you guys. Well, we can have a judging group of us, because just having me do it, it's not quite right. It's not.
Christy doesn't like sweet drinks, so if there's any
No.
sugar or sweetness to it, she's like,
I need to have it a little more on the tart side than on the sweet side.
I need it on the sweet side. And
John
I think it's
is
just
not very
because
sweet. That's why.
I'm a carbaholic.
Yeah. No, I don't like sweet drinks. I don't drink like pina coladas and
I do.
that's another reason why I don't necessarily like the fruity margaritas either, the mango and all that kind of stuff, because I just find personally they're too sweet. There's a basil mint that is to die for delicious.
Yes.
Some of them do
Oh, that is
some
at what's his
and
name?
at
Armando's.
Armando's. Some people do it with just a hint of jalapeno, which just adds that little bite. So good.
The smart restaurants
good.
work the drink. They change it. They add something
They-
just to make it different.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, then it's just like everybody else's. So the smart people.
And there was a place called El Rey de Aguachile. Now it's El Rey del Mar.
Do we know if they do the
On
same
Ave,
drinks?
I don't know, Ave Las Palmas. So we might have to check that out, peeps. Wendy and Randy and whoever else wants to be in our margarita posse.
Woo, Margarita Posse. Wow. It's got a name and everything. We're working on business cards and
T-shirts.
logos. Margarita Posse. Write down
Yeah,
with that.
don't do it like that.
Yeah.
Just makes it creepy.
So what else is going on, hun?
Well,
We've got so much going on. A bit sweet.
Watermelon margaritas are delicious. Yeah, you
They
know what?
are.
They can be. Yeah.
Lynn did a great. That was, I think, my first drunk in 30 years, wasn't it?
No.
No? Oh, no, that was the Skeena 22. Skeena 22 brings out the worst in you.
Well, or the best. Depends.
That was the night that Taylor was born, and we were at a Skeena 22. And I'm like, I'm going to have a margarita. I'm going to have 2 margaritas. I'm going to have 6 margaritas.
Did you have 6? I think you had 4.
I don't know. Whatever I
John's
had.
a lightweight.
Whatever I had, it really made me feel good. And it was my first time I'd been drinking and drunk in 30 years. And then that night, Taylor decides to be born. Now, Christie is out like a light. Zach apparently was calling for 3 hours. And he's like, why aren't you guys answering the phone? Yeah, we were a little incapacitated. But man, you wake up at 5 o'clock, find out you're going to be a grandparent, instant.
You are a grandparent.
You're awake.
Yeah.
You are 100% awake. You're in the car. You're driving to the hotel in Vallarta.
Hospital?
What did I say?
Hotel.
Well, it's like a hotel. It really was.
It was actually. It was really
like a
charming.
hotel.
Yeah.
And it's and how I parked, the front of our vehicle, I actually kind of had to put it back on because it fell off. Yeah.
It was dark. We'll blame it on the dark.
It was dark. Yes. So that is why I will never go to Esquina 22 ever again.
It's not true.
It is not true.
He's been back since, and he
I
will
have.
go again, like tomorrow.
And we had a baby dance party at our office after the drink-a-thon
It
too.
wasn't a baby dance party.
If
There were
Taylor
no
was there, it would have been a baby dance party.
babies.
That's what Zach has with Taylor, baby dance party, and she dances.
She doesn't do that either.
Well, she
She
can.
does dance, but not like her grandfather. Thank God.
Who knows? Who knows? She's still young.
She actually has a little bit of rhythm.
She does. She was clapping right on the beach, like at
From
less
young,
than a
yeah.
year old. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, her rhythm. So it's funny though that
I'm
she
gonna
can't.
just get more of that delicious coffee.
She can't wiggle her hips good, but oh well, she's got the beat. Just like that song from the 80s. We've got the beat. So that was my. I've only been drunk probably 4 times since then. Yeah.
You've told these poor people this a million times.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
I'm going to get a little coffee.
So what are you guys doing this weekend besides shoveling snow?
They should join us at Esquina tomorrow.
Hey, yeah, if anybody's in town, come join us at Esquina tomorrow. What was I just gonna say? Manitoba's going down to full lockdown again.
Oh my God!
Oh, we're not even gonna comment on that, but that's sad. That
It is.
sad.
They want to kill our businesses.
And they want to cancel anything having to do with family, which is why they do it around Thanksgiving, they do it
Yeah.
around Christmas.
But if you're celebrating the Biden victory, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, you're not gonna get sick if you are celebrating Biden or
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter or
But Trump events are super spreader events. But Biden events, magic. Magic. So yeah,
oh, that's hot because I forgot I filled it.
there's not a lot of consistency in the world right now.
No,
which is part
and
of the problem.
it is the problem. It is.
Well, when
100%
you're a
the
when
problem.
you're a parent and you've got 4 kids, let's just say, and
Not that
one
we know
kid
anything about that.
and one kid gets harshly disciplined, the other kid nothing, the other kid's minor, you have dissent among the tribe.
Yep.
So it's kind of like you better pick your battles and stick to it, because if you don't, they will know, and if you've upset the natives, they're not your friends.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing this weekend? I don't.
They have 400 cases per 100,000 people. That's cases. So this is how silly it is. So of that 400, maybe 1 death, maybe, out of that 100,000 people. But they shut the freaking world down. Sad.
I think more people are killing themselves because they have no money.
Yeah.
Manitoba is, and I see Saskatchewan going down to lockdown soon. You guys better get your butts down
Get your
here.
asses out of Canada, because it's
Yeah.
stupid there. Absolutely stupid. Yeah.
185 cases per 100,000.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They've had 10 deaths.
Man, oh man. So yeah, that's sad. But I wonder
I
if they
mean,
would have died from the
you know,
flood.
we're not poo-pooing the
Nope.
people that are dying.
Nope.
But I would, if the pandemic wasn't a thing, would have those same 10 people died from the flu? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that there's a lot of misinformation about,
Well, that's the problem. When you have all of these people saying different things.
yeah. And so there's nobody on the same page. There's nobody really, and nobody seems to really know what is happening and how to fix all this.
Yeah, Jeff, if you know this crap, get off the news.
And
The news sucks.
even with the lockdowns, people are still catching it. So the lockdowns aren't making
Oh,
it better. They're
even
just
with the masks.
prolonging the whole thing.
These
So
mandatory mask
we've
areas.
said enough about COVID.
Yeah, mandatory mask areas
You
still
need to
getting
convince
COVID.
Al. Lori, I think we might have found an interesting little house for you guys. I'll mail you some pictures later. It's
Oh,
in
is
a
that one that's
hood.
in our? That's the one here. Yeah, it's a very interesting house.
Yeah.
Very modern looking.
But yet not. It's really cute. It's actually quite a cute little house.
Yeah, it was
For sale
listed.
by owner.
Was listed by another company, and I don't think they're on the MLS because we didn't know it was listed.
No.
So yeah, there you go. Good morning.
This coffee's really good. Did I say that already?
It
I
is
think I
really
did.
good today. I think it is like the perfect mix. What you did is perfect.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We may just stay home and drink coffee all day now. And
No,
it'll just,
I have a
tomorrow
haircut
will be
at
like
11.
this.
I have a haircut at 11. I need a haircut. It's getting a little, it's actually not bad, but this has only been, I think, 4 weeks.
Yeah, I need a haircut too because the lady in Oaxaca, as I said, butchered me.
She didn't butcher
Butchered.
him. She just didn't give it as short as he wanted.
She
It looked good. It looks
butchered.
good still, but it's just longer than what he likes.
So Lori says
So-
she's already here now, but needs to convince Al to move.
Well, she's not really here. She's
No,
there,
but-
like, ready to move.
Wait.
Yeah.
And I'm in Saskatchewan right now, and now I'm not. I love how this works. It's imagination, children. Imagination.
Imagine that.
This is far. This is near.
Don't do that.
Far.
You're going to wreck the cameras
I might.
or their eyes, one of the two.
But the nice thing is when I'm this here or this here, you can't see the lines on my face. It's like instant Botox. Send me some of the coffee, Kathy says.
You have to come down and get it. It
Yep.
doesn't travel well.
It doesn't travel at all. Although it is ziplocked or in
We have
Air
we
com-
have one of those
we suck the air out.
air
things.
sucker outers. What are they called?
What are they
Vacuum
called?
sealer.
Yeah, but it's
We-
called a name.
Well, it's a brand, but we have a vacuum sealer. And so we did that with all of the coffee that we brought home and froze it. So then you take out a bag at a time and John Sesame Street episode.
Thank you.
Moving down there here was the best thing we've done. I agree, Janet.
Fantastic,
I'm glad you
Janet.
guys are still enjoying your condo. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is
Awesome.
for us. These last 17 years, I think the best 5 years of our life, the best 5 years was in Sylvan Lake. It was just this magic time. The kids were young, friends of the kids. It was magic. But Mexico, I think, is the best thing that we've done for us and our family,
Yeah.
period.
Now, it looks like Steve is still having sound issues. I don't know what to tell you, Steve, because everybody else can hear us. So I do believe it might be on your end.
Yeah, we're sorry, Steve. It is really weird.
We haven't said anything all that interesting anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But we love you, Steve.
And we love our coffee.
And we love our coffee. But we
Yes.
love Steve more, I think. We really do. Maybe you don't. I do.
I love Steve a lot, but I really, really love my coffee.
It really is good today. Yeah. So
Oh, dear.
what else can we tell ya?
Spencer's here. He's been here 2 weeks. He leaves on Saturday. I'll be sad to see him go.
He's going for his immigration letter today.
He's there today, yeah.
To get it. It's in Jalisco and Nayarit, they do things differently in immigration.
Mm-hmm.
If you go and you're here for a job, which Spencer is, you need special paperwork registered in Nayarit. If you go to Jalisco, you don't need the special paperwork.
Which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how that's possible because it's
A federal thing.
a federal thing and it is a piece of paper that tells you that you can hire foreign workers, not just Mexicans, which we used to have. And
Oh.
we kept getting visits by immigration and we couldn't figure out why. And so finally we talked to a girl at immigration that spoke better English than most. And we explained what was happening and she says, oh, well, that's because of your constancia. And we're like, well, but don't we need it? And she says, well, do you plan on hiring foreign workers as employees? Now, employees are different than the consultants that we hire. Our agents are consultants. They basically, when they get a sale, they bill us. We get their factura. We pay them. So we're like, no, because for every
10 or 11.
yeah, for every one foreign worker, we need to have 11 Mexican workers. And I don't think we'd ever need 11 Mexican workers for real estate.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple, in the office or whatever.
When we're bigger, we can, but at the same time, I don't know if we'd ever bring anybody on.
Anyways, yeah, so we stopped doing the Constancia, and now we don't have to worry about it.
It was funny too, because I asked for this letter because I wanted to hire foreigners, not understanding that it would change the immigration process. So I'm talking to our friends here. I'm like, "Do they show up at your house?" And they're like, "No."
Like other agents.
The other agents, because they always came with 2 agents. We would have at minimum of an hour-long sit down. They would take pictures in my house. They would take pictures of my websites.
Yeah.
They would take pictures of the front of the house, and I was getting pretty ticked off. So then it turns out that it's only because of that letter. Since we got rid of that letter, no visits. And they show up unannounced. I said, if you guys would just make an appointment, we own a business, we run a business, how the hell can you just show up at my business expecting to take my time? So they're like, well, we're the government.
They don't have to make an appointment. They can just show up.
So at the time, we had drug dealers that lived in the back lot behind us. And I said, "Do you guys go over to the drug dealers and make sure that they have their paperwork?" They're like, "Well, are they foreigners?" I said, "No." Then no, we don't need to. So I'm like, you son of a... Yeah. All right. Speaking of paperwork, having trouble getting internet connected at the condo. They want Mexican ID.
Well, who's setting it up for you? Because can't they use that person's ID?
Yeah, that's very strange. Because Shirley normally can just get internet.
That, yeah.
Shirley just makes a phone call, boom, and then she or us have to go to the condo to get it connected, but we have no problems. Although years later, when Christie gives the name, we're having a problem, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I have no idea. So yeah, we have to disconnect her name.
I have no idea.
Now, Janet says something interesting. Did anyone see the missile go up from PV yesterday morning?
No.
What missile?
Never heard about it at all.
Never heard about it. Would have loved to see it. How big was it? Big, small?
Big, small. More Sesame Street this morning?
Far, near. Close the lid. Because I'm Oscar the Grouch. Yeah. So, Janet, please, we have questions that need answers now.
That's right.
Because once you start talking missiles in Mexico, we need to know. I'm almost out of coffee. I think I've had like 2 cups, and I don't think I can have any more today.
No.
Because it's going to keep you up all night.
I'll kill you if you drink all my coffee.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is weird, because now we don't have any leftover coffee. Because it just all gets drank every day.
That's kind of
Or
how
gets drinking.
drunk.
It's drunken? Ooh, what are you adding to your coffee? They didn't have Costco Baileys this last time we were at Costco.
No, and I didn't want it for now. I wanted it for Christmas. So we have a month or 2. So I'm sure it'll come in. We did get some eggnog. So that we're ready.
Jeff says I'm more like Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus bothered me as a child. Like, I remember the adults not being able to see him and going, he's right there. How can you miss him? Because it was very strange, because Snuffleupagus was not seen by the adults in the beginning. And then they're kind of like, maybe we shouldn't torment children like this. Then they allowed the adults to see Snuffleupagus. But yeah, up until then, it was horrible. I remember being angry that they could not see him.
I don't remember having that weird angst. You were a weirdo.
I was so worried.
Mind you, when Snuffleupagus was introduced, you were younger because you're just a baby.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
true.
Hi, Cheryl.
I am 2 years younger than you in a day. 2 years and a day.
When you're in slow-mo, totally you.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Oh, Jeff,
you get no coffee. None for you.
I'd share with Jeff and Claudia.
Yeah, you would. I like Claudia. Don't know about Jeff.
I like Claudia.
don't know about Jeff. So, what can we talk about here? because I'm really getting wired. Yeah, and my hip is really bad, and the chiropractor can't do anything for my hip. I keep saying I have a bad hip, and he does this. You're fine. My work is done. My hands are pure. They are tools of God.
It's
Your
probably
hips.
all in his head.
No, it hurts, man. It really hurts. I can't even put on socks without sitting down because this hip hurts so much.
Most people sit down to put socks on. Most people do. They don't stand up, try to balance, and put a sock on. That's just weird. That's what chairs are for, and edges of beds.
Edges of beds are not to sit on to get dressed because you wreck the mattress.
Well, that's what that little bench is at the end of the bed.
That is true. But still, I mean, when you're putting on stuff, it shouldn't hurt like this in the hip. And I tried at the pool yesterday.
Why would you need socks in Mexico? That is such a good question. He's such a geek. He wears socks all the time.
So I went to this asthma specialist, and he said, with socks on, your breathing is better. Don't ask me how. And he was a young guy who was a specialist. And ever since he said that, I've worn socks. So it's probably been 6 or 7 years. And I just wear socks. Like right now, socks and shoes. 'Cause
I don't
the
know if
shoes-
his asthma's any better with
No,
it
it's
or his
not.
breathing. But,
Yeah.
whatever. You believe some quack doctor, and
He's not a quack. He's very expensive. And a good
he's
doctor.
cute too.
Yeah, Christie.
Sorry. I wish I had breathing issues. Yeah, you can inspect my lungs.
Wow. So yeah, he's a doctor that most of the older ladies love.
I've never actually I don't even think I've ever talked to him.
Because she's like this.
Yeah, right. Why would I need that when I have all of this?
That's true. You got the whole package, baby.
Oh, I got it all right.
Yeah. No, so when he said that, and I'm always cool now. I'm getting the sweats starting here. See that? That's sweat.
Why do you think people want to see that?
I don't know. Because the boob sweat is going to start now. They're like, wait a second, his shirt was not dirty when he started.
You don't have boobs. Why do you say that?
Well, but it starts now. So yeah, I have been. Yesterday I went outside, got some sun because I'm sticking with that sun.
Sticking with the sun, yeah.
I take vitamin D every day, usually between 3,000 and 5,000 milligrams. I don't know, whatever I use. I don't know, but I figured the sun is better. So it is very bright when I have my tablet out there. Breasts, John.
Maybe you should just
Diva.
be up there and...
Relaxing, breathing, being.
Why? I just noticed that the
What are you looking
housekeeper changed all that up there. Why did she have to do that? Well, guys, I'm missing a laundry basket. I don't know what she did with it. It disappeared.
She folded it and put it in her
That would be weird too. No,
pants. I shouldn't say pants.
And
or
I'm just
something.
realizing that I had it all organized the way I liked it up there. She doesn't work for us anymore.
Yeah, once she came in Christie's kitchen and said, "I will organize." Christie says, "You will be gone now." Yeah.
So noticed a vapor trail straight up into a cloud, then watched it with binoculars go north over La Cruz.
That is very strange.
Yeah, it's funny that nobody said anything. There's no news that I saw. I mean, I wasn't on Facebook a lot yesterday, and I haven't been today, so I don't know.
Maybe it was a preemptive strike on North Korea for Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that happens all the time.
You never know. You
Doesn't
never know. And why are you just letting us know now? You know, I've been thinking about this ever since you first said that. And it's been like, I wonder, is Mexico in the space race now? Is there a space race?
What's the temperature here? Well, right now, I believe it is.
It's got to be like 27.
It is.
27. Boom. Right on. Yeah, it
Feels like 28.
The thing
Humidity.
is here, it's always about 27 right now.
Mm-hmm.
It is the same weather every single day. And that's why we like it here.
Yep.
in Canada, would go to work in the dark, would come home in the dark. It would be cold and miserable all day. I would be cold and miserable all day.
He's miserable, all right.
Here, though, with the sun out all the time, I do have to go clean the solar panels off because it hasn't rained in over a month. So now, yes, regularly every single day, Eva, it is incredible here. The weather is always perfect. It really is. Even when it rains, it's warm. It's crazy. We like it. So yeah, I do need to go actually wash the solar panels today
Yep.
because it's affecting our production. I'm losing right now probably 10 kilowatts a day.
And we need those kilowatts.
We don't. The
We
weather
have
is cooling
lots.
down now. So yeah, we're going to lose probably at least 2,200, 2,400 come January.
Well, we should just have the air conditioning on all the time.
Yeah,
then.
next year.
Why are we
will.
sweating?
Next year. I said, is the AC on? And you're like, it's cool out there.
It is cool out here.
It's like, I've got sweat happening.
I walked for blocks.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, well, this is an incoming video call, so I'm assuming it's my grandkids.
All right, guys.
So have a great day, you guys.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
he
are
quit.
kilowatts. Yes. So we will see you guys soon.
Oh, no, it was an accident.
Yeah.
I do have to, though, get ready to
Yeah, we
go
have to get ready
my hair appointment. I have to borrow my friend's car because neither my son nor my car are here.
So have a fantastic Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. It is Thursday.
It is Thursday all day.
And if you want to come to Esquina 22 tomorrow, hop on a plane. We'll see you there.
Bye.